Alright guys, we are back with our tutorials. Let's break this down. It's in the key of C sharp. That's very dope. Anyway, we're not gonna break down everything. I'll just show you parts of this. Okay, let's get straight to it. Let's not waste time. So we are in the key of C sharp. C sharp is the 1, E flat the 2, F the 3, F sharp the 4, E flat the 5, B flat the 6, and C is the 7. And then back to the 1, which is C sharp. So let's see where we can start. Okay, that's nice. So let's clarify this. So apparently this is Lomusa ongaka fanele bonke akazithabi. So it's a completely different thing. So when I heard this, I was like, okay, I need to try the chords because they're so nice. So now let's get straight to it. So you can hear that the way he's playing it is completely different. So let's get to that. So I'm gonna start where. So this is actually 1/2, but now what you do, the technique that he used here is actually 1/2. So you go to the C sharp, you hold your 1. Your 1 is C sharp, of course. And then your 2 is E flat. But what you do is you play E flat as a measure chord. So it's 1/2, which gives you a 6/9 chord. So now, but he's breaking that down. He's not playing it as a chord. So it's just playing more like inversions of that chord. Right, so. And then to the so now how I'm thinking of it is actually approaching a 5 in the key of F sharp. That's how I thought of it when I first heard this. Because it goes 4 sharp 4 to the 5, and then the movement that comes after this is a 7 3 6 2 5 1. It's just how he's voicing that actually. That's the 7 3 6 2 5, then to the 1, which is where he does that dope thing. But now after, as I have said, so this is A flat, C sharp over E flat. It's just breaking it down. And then to this. So these are actually measure chords. And then so it's going chromatically up. So what he's doing is just breaking them down. So on the 4, remember I'm thinking of F sharp now. Yes, that, and then which is E over. So it's actually E measure, and then to that, and to that. So which is now we are at F sharp. So I would think of it as E, F, F sharp. and then now goes 7. So which is a major 7, sorry, minor 7 flat 5. So even the melody still got that, even after that. So I'm thinking he's actually thinking of a minor 7 flat 5, just breaking that down. So that's the 7 to the 3. So remember, in terms of accuracy, it's not everything that they're, how can I say this? It's not everything that I'm playing that's exactly the same as the ones the guys are playing. So we try to find the most accurate, at least, even if it's not the actual thing, but it should be the closest thing to whatsoever that he played. So here, this is what I'm hearing. So he does, right? So that's 4, 3, 2, flat 7, 3, 4. So you just hold that on your left, then to the 3 there, like I said. So this is the 7 to the 3, and then to the 6, then to the 2, to the 6, to the 2, to the 5. So that's it. That's all that it does. So on the 7, so that's my 7, and then to the 3. So what you have on your 3, you have an augmented chord on your left. So it's F augmented. You just add the minor chord, A flat minor chord on your right, and then it gives you that, and then to the 6. But the 6 is breaking down the F. So this is F major chord, and then it's just based off the melody. So which this I assume you know, it's on the 2. But there I just played the melody. Not sure if it played the chords. But I just play the melody there, which is now the 5, and then go into the 1. That's when So what's happening there is actually thinking of minor chords. So he's working up the minor chords from F minor, and then you just take that, then you go up. Let me go down an octave. Yeah, but those are actually but I did not actually play minor chords entirely. So when I was breaking down this, or when I was playing along, I was actually playing in minor thirds instead, because I couldn't go as fast as he could with the minor chords. So I had to go. Yeah, so I couldn't go as fast as he could. So I had to play the minor thirds instead. So remember, the minor thirds are still part of the minor chords. So I took the two highest notes and I moved them up. So that's what I played in the video, but he's actually going up minor chords until he gets back to that one, and which he does something else there. So that was the first part. Let's run through it. So he does then comes the 736. Two, 5, and then the minor chords. Ooh, messing that up. And then that's when it starts something else. Excuse me. But those are actually minor chords. So you just walk up the minor chords up 2 octaves, not mistaken. Yeah, 2 octaves. So it's from here to there. So this is the first octave and then to the second octave. So that's what he does. So now from here, what he does is we are back. He goes back to what he was doing, still breaking down. Now he's breaking down the one chord. So that's the one chord. So after that, so yeah, that's the one chord. Let's hear that. Okay, so now the one chord. So now we are approaching C sharp sus, 13 sus actually. So which we are thinking of it as a 5 in the key of F sharp. So now it does. So there you can actually use drop 2s, as I have said, because it would sound nice. So it's still the same thing, just that now I'm playing it in drop 2 position. So I'm playing chords instead of just the melody. That's why. Yeah, so what's that? That is just breaking down a C sharp major chord and then to the sus. So that's what I have. And then I'm trailing to B flat, which is my 6. Then to the C sharp 9. So, but now you can play, make it a dominant chord. So, whichever one you like, you can go with. So, And then here he goes. So now he's thinking of the minor. So he's temporarily in the key of E. So that's why I cannot actually explain what's happening here, because first of all, we are in the key of C sharp. That's our main key. And then he goes to F sharp for some reason. And then he goes to E, which I know E is it's the minor third. So there it's a minor third relationship. E C sharp is actually E minor, so they would call it that. But now, how is using C sharp? How is using F sharp and E? I don't really get that, but yeah, that's what he did. So we go, and then now, so that's just playing E major 7, and then while holding a C. So, and then so that's what I think he does there. And then so then here, I don't know if this sounds like a G minor 7. So I would use, I think in the video, this is a G minor 7. Hence I said I need to revisit that video, the actual video, and not break down. Now I think I'm breaking down what I played, considering the fact that it's not true. It's actually not what he played exactly. It's what I was hearing at that moment when I transcribed. But yeah, so yeah, I would want to go with a G minor 7, but at the very same time I can add G minor 7 13. Yeah, so I think I used the G minor 7 13 in the video when I was transcribing, but yeah, maybe let's stick to this, and then that's on a sharp 4, and then to the 2, which the 2 will be B major 7. Then 3, 6, and then 5, or 2 5 1 again. Let me hear. No, that's just the 5. And the other thing, yeah, so that G minor 7 13, but I'm just breaking down the chord on my right. So playing a G minor 7 on the left, but adding the 13th with my right. So playing that on my left and then adding the 13th with my right, because everything that I have is part of the G minor 7. So the only thing that's changing this is the 13th chord, the 13th note rather. So that, and then to the B major 7, B major 7, and then 3. Yeah, so only thing changing is the 13th note, right? And Like I said, we can also use the jazz, the G measure 7, because it also sounds accurate. Yeah. So the reason why I'm using this, when going there, it's just moving from here to there. Yeah, so that's that. Let me actually leave it here. G minor 713. And then 2. This is my 2, remember. I'm in the key of C sharp, so this is my E flat. E flat minor is my 2 there. But I'm just playing B measure 7th. That's the 7th note there, so it makes it a measure 7. And so 3, 6, and then to the 5. So yeah, okay. So what I did, let me break down what I did on the 2 is B measure 7, and then just breaking it going up, because the first one you are breaking it down, going down actually. So, and then we go to the 3, so which we played as the minor, F minor 7, F minor 7. Then to the 2 there, 3. That's a 3 to the 2, and then to the 5. So that's my 2-5-1 there. So 3, just playing F minor 7, and then I'm trailing to that C there. So you can actually, I think you can play, you can either play the 6 or the 2 here. So because yet from the 3 you can either go to the 6 or to the 2. Let me get the actual thing that it did, but I think even if you go to the 6 it will work, because I think it did a 2. Yeah, so even if it's 3, 6, then 5 instead of the 2, or 2, 5, 1. So 3. Yeah, that can also work. So what you do on the 3 with the 6, so that's what I do. 13 or 5, B flat, dominant 7, 13 or 5 on the 6, because there isn't any 5, so if you play 5 it's gonna be a 9. But now we give it a 13 or 5, and let's not add the 5. So 3, I'm on the 6, so 5, 1. or you do 3 to the 2, and then which is E flat dominant 7, and then to the 5. So this is a 2-5-1. 2-5-1. You resolve there. So let's wrap up the second part now. So it's and I use the 6 there. Let me try that using the 2 instead. So let me also try the drop 2s. Okay, let's let that. So that's actually so, but yeah, the one there. So that's actually that, guys. Hope you enjoy, and we'll see you in the upcoming tutorial.